Hey, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode here. So we are finishing out this 3-part series of our aligned goal setting series with section 3. This is one that is actually very fun and creative to do. It also might make you a little stressed, and I'll tell you why. So section 3, that third sheet of paper or further down on your page, we are going to write section 3 and we're going to do legacy/impossible goals. So this is what this section is called. So in this, we're essentially going to be going back to those 5 categories we learned in section 1 and start envisioning that very future self that has completed this huge, audacious, impossible goal. We have absolutely no clue how we're going to get there. Or we're really focusing on our gifts and how we can provide for future generations, not necessarily of our own family, but of future generations of the world. So these are what they're called, for the legacy and or impossible goals. So under section 3, we are going to go right down those 5 categories again. So category 1 is going to be your business. Category 2, and you can just essentially do bullet points here. 2 is health. Next is family, then me, and lastly, family wealth. And again, for family, you could do relationships. For family wealth, you could do financials, whatever feels in alignment with you. Just like for business, if you guys don't own a business, you can also just put career. So these are a little bit interchangeable. For me personally, I have 2 businesses, so I'm going to be doing one for each. Now, the thing with these goals is that from year to year to year, they generally don't change. Now, if you remember back to, I think it was section 1, we were talking about, what was it? It was, I have so many notes, guys. Hang on, it's right here, I know for a fact. We were talking about, yes, aligned goal setting. So we'll put that in the notes somewhere. Aligned goal setting. We were in that video talking about how goals can change as we personally evolve. Sometimes they change throughout the year as we write these goals. They might alter, they might change, which is why we review them. Now, with these goals specifically, legacy and impossible goals, generally they don't change unless that vision of her, that future vision of yourself, changes. Okay? If that happens, that's totally cool. And honestly, it's preferred that you catch the change so you're no longer envisioning going toward these goals that don't feel in alignment with you. So we are going to be working side by side together to write out our 2024 goals, New Year's resolutions. So this is the last part of the 3-part series. Okay, so category 1 is business. For me personally, that's our first business on the list, is Hardesty Imaging. So what's our legacy or impossible goal? And truthfully, a lot of the time, I'm going to be looking right over here because on my whiteboard to the side, I actually have these written out where I can see them every single day. And truthfully, they haven't really changed that much. So again, these are big, impossible goals that I have no clue how I'm going to get there, okay? So mine for Hardesty Imaging is a $300K revenue, okay? $300K revenue. And for me personally, having a specific financial goal, it allows me that flexibility and that freedom. I don't know how I'm going to get to that number, but I know by having gotten to that number, I know how much value in additional changes I'm going to need to make in that business to get there. Because the person I am that makes $100K a year is going to be different than the person that makes $300K a year, okay? Next business for me is Sam Hardesty Coaching. And truthfully, I actually have the same financial goal. So 300K revenue is what my goal is, my legacy goal, or rather my impossible goal. And another reminder too, some of you might be like, 300, that's not a lot of money. Or some of you might be like, holy shit, that's a fuck ton of money, right? Either way, at the end of the day, these can evolve and change as you evolve and change. I think at the minimum, think of these legacy and impossible goals as like your 10, 20, 30-year goals, okay? So these are long-term goals. Will they change? Potentially. Will you achieve them and then readjust? Yes. So make sure you guys are just constantly reviewing your goals to make sure they're still in alignment with where you want to go. Okay, category number 2 is health. And reminder, health is physical, mental, spiritual health. Some of you may, I forgot to mention this in section 1, you could put those out individually. Mental health, physical health, spiritual health. You could technically write an intention and then a goal for each one of those as well. In this case, we are just putting just health. So with this, my health longevity goal, here's actually a really great example, is as I'm looking at my goals on the side, it says to maintain a specific weight goal. But I think if you guys remembered when we were talking about aligned goal setting in that video, in the other aligned goal setting video, I was talking about how my goal had shifted from a specific number to a specific body fat percentage, right? So for me now, my goal has really shifted to go to that percentage rather than a specific number on the scale, because I know I'm getting closer to my goal in that way than in the other. Because some of my goals for my physical fitness, it's not about losing weight. A lot of it's actually gaining muscle, and muscle weighs more than fat. So really making sure that whatever your goal is in alignment with you. So this goal, I'm going to alter a little bit. So my health goal for that legacy, that impossible goal, is to get to 24% body fat percentage. And again, this is just my specific goal. You guys do not have to have a weight-oriented goal. Some of it could be, I think I use the examples like doing an unassisted pull-up, or maybe it's doing 10 burpees in a row, or maybe it's being able to run a mile in 8 minutes. I'm just making up examples of physical health, but it could totally change on what you guys want to do. I know something that we incorporated as a family in 2023 was getting rid of a lot of plastics and toxic pots and pans and materials and things like that. So that could be another goal to health, is like reduce your plastic usage, maybe switch to renewable or biodegradable sponges, or go to stainless steel pans instead of Teflon. Again, I'm just throwing out random ass examples. You guys don't have to choose anything that I say. These are just options, and maybe something will bring a light to your mind to maybe find one that feels more in alignment with you. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Okay, my family goal, my legacy goal for family is actually to grow our family to 2 kids. So this is something that is still 100% in alignment with us, that we are actually starting to take action on now. If you guys remember in our section 2 goals, it was, or is this section 2? I think it might have been, it's actually section 1. For my family wealth goal, I used, the goal was to save $20,000 for our 2025 baby. So we are in the works of already prepping for that. So my family goal is to grow our family plus 2 kids. And again, this is a legacy goal. You can kind of see the difference between maybe impossible goals and legacy goals. At the end of the day, we're not 100% sure when or how we're going to get there. Well, you kind of generally know how you're going to get to kids, but sometimes not always. So that is kind of the differences there. That just needs to make sense to you. Okay, next category is the me category. So with the me category, I'm looking over, what did I do last year? This still definitely feels in alignment with me. I'm looking. It is to write my book. So I'm not going to say the book's name, but I want to be an author. I want to write multiple books. I have so many ideas and I just need to start writing. So for me, I know if I write, complete, and publish a book, that will be a huge goal achievement for me and the longevity of our family. So write a book. I know what it's called. Okay. And again, reminder, the me category, that's for what you want to do as a human. It's not business related. It's not health related. It's not financials related. It's solely based on you as a human. What do you want to do? Okay. Last category, guys, family wealth. And this is a goal that we have that I have no fucking clue how we're going to get there, but it's for the legacy / impossible goal. It's literally both a legacy goal and an impossible goal. And that is to have a net worth of $10 million. So I am going to write that down, 10 million net worth. Perfect. So this actually concludes section 3, our impossible and for the legacy goals. The thing that I love most about when you combine all 3 of these sections together, not only do you have a handful, I guess technically 2+ handfuls of goals, but these goals are in alignment with your present self and your future self. So not only are you more likely to achieve these, but you're more likely to collapse time by achieving them and making additional goals. So you'll start fulfilling that next version of yourself so much more quicker. You're going to feel more fulfilled. You're going to feel like you have that purpose in life and you're actually going toward that purpose, sharing your gifts with the world. So I want to know, what is your impossible goals in the comments below. Please make sure you like and subscribe my channel. It really helps me grow and I personally appreciate it. And also note the little notification bell. I'm putting it right here. Is probably not right there. It's like at the bottom. So I think in that corner maybe. Either way, click all the buttons. I want to see more of you and I hope you guys want to see a little bit more of me. So stay tuned. We have more videos coming up. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun, guys. We have so many things coming up. Let me know what resonated most with you guys in these videos. Let me know if you guys want more of these 3-part series, 4-part, however many parts of something to come up. If you like these little exercises and activities, keep me posted. Let me know. I do want to know. So have a fabulous day, guys. Stay fabulous and have fun. All right, bye, guys.